Hi guys, welcome back again to my kitchen. Today I'm going to do a requested video. One of you guys asked me how I could cook ribs, beef ribs without putting it on the grill. So I'm going to show you how I make my beef ribs in my kitchen without putting it on the grill. Nice, juicy, and tasty. Okay, so let's get through with our ingredients. Now let's talk about our beef ribs. Here I have about 2.5 pounds of what I do is whenever I go to the meat market, I have them cut it either in 2s or 3s. And I have them cut them in a 3s this time, like about this size. You could probably see. Just want to leave it whole. You could do that, but I choose to cut it in 3s because it's going to be a better serving. Now the ingredients you're going to need for this is 1 scallion. You're going to need tomatoes. I have a medium-sized chopped onion. Of course, you're going to need your pimento seed and your thyme. If you have fresh thyme, you use it. If you have dried thyme, you use it. And of course, you're going to need a Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. You're also going to need your all-purpose seasoning, beef seasoning, and paprika. Okay? You're going to need salt, garlic, black pepper, barbecue sauce. I'm using the original barbecue sauce. If you have sweet and sour, whatever kind of barbecue sauce of your choice, you could use it. But I'm using the old-fashioned original barbecue sauce. And I'm going to need, you're going to also use some vinegar, because I put vinegar on every meat that I cook in my kitchen, and olive oil to start off the dish. So let's get going with getting this thing nice and seasoned. So here you go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and start spicing up my meat. So I'm going to have salt, beef seasoning, and paprika. Let's go ahead and add all that in there. Pinch of salt, a pepper. I'm going to add the garlic. If you have the fresh garlic, you use it. I'm going to use a teaspoon of garlic. I'm going to add my Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallion. I'm going to also add some thyme, my tomato, and my pimento seed. 1 full cup of barbecue sauce. And like I said before, you could use whatever barbecue sauce you have. Alright? I'm going to use the original. So just go ahead and just pour that in there. Okay guys, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Make sure so your hands are clean for about, this is what it should look like when you had all that in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let that sit like I said for an hour, and I'm going to come back and get this thing going. See you back in an hour. Now I'm going to get my meat in. The meat was marinating for about an hour. So we're going to get this barbecue ribs going. You're just going to put everything in there, all at the same time. Now, as for the Scotch bonnet pepper, I'm going to put it in as well, but I'm going to take it out. I'm not going to let it burst. Do not let the Scotch bonnet pepper burst. You want it to have flavor. So you go ahead and you put everything in there. I'm going to take the pepper out within about half an hour. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and cover it up. I want the steam to get its natural juice. So I'm going to cover that up. And then within about 25 minutes to half an hour, I'm gonna take that country pepper out, that Scotch bonnet pepper that I have in. I'm gonna take it out and then make the meat finish cook. I think this meat should cook maybe about an hour, hour and a half. Alright, so I'll see you back in half an hour. Okay guys, so the barbecue ribs has been cooking for exactly in half an hour. That is what it looks like after a half an hour. Okay, I didn't add any water to it. It's just been cooking in the natural juices that I use to marinate the meat. So what I'm going to do after half an hour, that Scotch bonnet pepper right there, you want to go ahead and take it out. You're going to put it back into the meat when the meat is fully cooked. You put it back in there because you don't want that pepper to burst and the thing get extremely hot. But this is basically what it looks like after it's been cooking for half an hour. Very, very yummy. No water added yet. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add some water to this. Do not add cold water into it. Add warm water. Warm it up in your microwave or boil a little pot of water and put it in there. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of water, and it's hot water. Okay, give it a little bit of stir. I'm cooking this on medium heat, guys. I'm not cooking it on high heat. Medium heat. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to let this cook again for a good half an hour. I'm going to check it within 15 minutes now and make sure so the thing not boil out. So just add your warm water to this. I'm adding a cup of water, 1 cup of water to this. Okay, and within a half an hour, I'm going to come back and I'm going to check it. It should be done in a half an hour. So, okay guys, the meat has been cooking for a total of 1 hour. And that is exactly what it looks like after 1 hour of cooking. Right? Now, remember that Scotch bonnet pepper I'm going to take out a half an hour ago. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in there. Alright, kind of give it a little pop so it could have the flavor of the pepper. I don't want it to be overly spicy because my daughter have to eat this. If she never eat this now, then we could have go ahead and leave it in there, but she's going to eat it, so I can't leave it in there. So just kind of move it on a little bit and take it back out. I'm going to take it back out. So anybody that want to eat this ribs today can always go ahead and put back that pepper in, but I can't make it too spicy for my daughter. So this is my barbecue ribs. If you want to go ahead and add some more barbecue sauce on it, you can go ahead and add barbecue sauce, but I think the 1 cup of barbecue sauce that I put on it is just right. So okay, it's all done. I'm going to go ahead and put this on a plate, and I'm going to let you guys see what it looks like on a plate. So that's what it looks like, guys. My barbecue ribs. See you back in a few. So here you have it, guys. My barbecue ribs all done. Give it a try, guys. Let me know how you like it. Leave me a message. Let me know what you want me to have cooked next. Like me on IG. Like the fan page. And as always, guys, from my kitchen to your kitchen, enjoy! I'm going to let this cook for a good 30 minutes on medium heat. Cover it up nice and make it simmer. And when it's done simmer, it's time to eat. So see you back in a few minutes.
So this is in with your foundation, full coverage, you know, like bam. And last but not least, the last thing I tend to go for in my makeup collection is this palette right here. Let me show you what this baby looks like. It has a whole bunch of concealers. I believe it's $10 for this palette.